Video in 3 weeks, and that's because I received some new parts and my old setup with this was such a mess that I just couldn't do anything with it. I had to basically take it all apart. So I've rebuilt it with some new different chips, and it is a lot less messier this time around. That said, I'm going to jump right into showing you something because I have to record this entire video from the beginning every time I mess up. So if you can see, this button here turns off that light, which sets the address. This button here turns off that light, which sets the memory at the address set. This button here, over here, clears the program counter and sets it back to 0, but that doesn't have a light since it is only controlled by the button. And over here allows you to manually input data, which will show up on the data bus displayed there. So I'm going to set address 0 to data 0. Simple enough. I will now set address 1 to data 12. I will now set address 12 to data 0. I will now set address 12 to, no, that's not right. 13. Address 13 is being set to 0. Clear this again. Turn this on with that switch. And let's see what happens. 0, 0, 1, 12 goes. Now it sees 12. And it should say 12, 0, 13, 0. And then it goes along, and it actually will repeat that in a loop forever. What's happening is it is executing the jump command. So it goes to address 0, looks at the data at address 0, and it is a 0, and 0 is the command to jump unconditionally. So it loads that into command register A, which is right here. That light turns off every single time it loads something into command register A. It then steps up to address 1, reads the argument to that command, puts it in command register B, which is those two lights there. So when it does that, the command is 0, jump unconditionally, and the argument is the number 12. It is jumping to address 12. So next time it goes, instead of going from 0 to 1 to 2, it goes 0 to 1, jumps to 12. At 12, the data there is a 0, so it reads in the same command, jump unconditionally, except this time it goes on to 13 to read the argument for that command, and the argument is 0, so it jumps right back to 0. So you should see 0, 1, 12, 13. I almost knocked down the stack of boxes my phone is recording on, but that pattern will just pretty much repeat over and over again. It's not very interesting, but it is able to execute commands. I just got to add on a few extra modules so that it actually does adding and subtracting and whatnot. Alright, thanks for watching.